Tes. Testing. Tes. Membagongkan sekali. Misi lah guys, lumayan 50 poin guys. Oke guys ya, orang main di PC. Wah, kuncing menang guys. Mana ada menggila emang situasinya ini.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And he welcomes it in. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Azar. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Halo Bang Azri.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got away. And it's Valverde. Now it's Bale. It'll pass back. Valverde. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Valverde. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha. Good driving run. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. A lot of space ahead of him. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lewandowski powering forward here. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Can he get on the end of this? Flings in across. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good spread. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Luis Suarez. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tchouaméni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And this is loose. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. And he whips it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tchouaméni cuts it out. Looking to go deep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. Back into the middle. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And he's in on goal. Chance! Dispatched clinically.
Oh, guys. Oh.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcó en el minuto 57 el dorsal 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona finding their passes. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot's on here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ronaldinho goes short. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Valverde. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Koundé did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Real chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Gol guys, menang imbang guys.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde, very nicely done. Oh, that's delightful. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Belletti. And it's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's made its way to him. Camavinga deals with that comfortably.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he's found a way, has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Bale. Back would it go. And a chance! Lewandowski. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Luis Suarez. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Played through into space. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Valverde. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Fired deep towards the back post. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's shot at goal! Bellingham. And that's it. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most
Lawan
passionate
tim
of
Paeng
games.
ini masak dulu ini nama guys.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Ya main cobaan main. Ya. Nah. Langsung itu. Kan gimana ya?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco, a man who wants to be at the hub of every move his team makes, and it's not all about him either. He really does play for his team.
He's a very smart finder of space. And here's Lewandowski. Hazard. It's Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Camavinga. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of it. Yamal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. And Kubasi. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen. Al Kubasi is flagged offside. He's had it taken off him. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kubasi. Could be danger here. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Messi. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 19.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Koundé. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Yamal. This is Hazard. It's come to nothing. Messi. Deco. Koundé. Barcelona finding their passes. And here's Yamal. And Koundé. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass.
Pretty robust defending. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. 5 minutes till the break. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe chooses to go cross-field. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Balde. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Ter Stegen. Ferran Torres. Back into the middle. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Dentro de unos segundos.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. And this is Lewandowski. Yamal. Lewandowski. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Koundé. And Koundé. They get a throw in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rudiger. Deco.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Played back towards his own goal. Busquets. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's in on goal. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Deco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. And the through ball. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. The ball goes in. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's Rudiger. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's found the way past. And that is masterful defending. Referee has just said play on. Rafinha. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kubasi. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to go deep. Defending of the desperate variety.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's through, now is he in? And this is Lewandowski. Barcelona needed that. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Takes a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. The end of the game. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's lofted through here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Camavinga. And he skips past his man. And it's made its way to him. Pedri. Pedri! Oh, a very decent attempt. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a Barcelona free kick. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Rafinha! Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kubasi. That's good running with the ball. He's through here. He is through here. Shoots! Rafinha. Lewandowski. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedri. Driving forward. Nicely spread. And Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Azar. And it's Pedri. Fermin. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga crosses it in. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Pedri most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Yamal. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had it taken off him. Pedri, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lewandowski. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this.
It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a struck first time. And that certainly packed a punch. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's going for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Pedri. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Lewandowski.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's in on goal! Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence, Joao Felix, has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Joao Felix. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
En el Barcelona. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 21.
Now it's Lewandowski. And he's been shifted off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yamal. Yamal's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. Será
Yeah, we
reemplazado
guessed
por
that this scenario
el
could
dorsal
take
13.
place because he's up against pace.
Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Christensen makes the interception. Rafinha plays a sharp little ball here. Smoothly does it. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 15.
And it's Koundé. He is just caressing. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Balde wins the duel this time. Rafinha, very much into the last knockings. Oh, some tackle that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's away!
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's a sharp pass. And it's Koundé. Yamal. That's a throw. Pedri. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Great chance here from position A1. Rafinha! That was travelling. And it's Lewandowski. That's been intercepted. Camavinga. Christensen with the foul. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! That's a lovely, delicate pass. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the crossfield ball. Driving forward. And he's had it nicked away. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rafinha looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Pedri. If you have just joined, goes for the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rafinha. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of him. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Nicely spread. Now it's Rashford. He's away! They're urging him to shoot. Out to the left it goes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution. Could move up a gear here. Rafinha.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Koundé herring after the ball here. De Jong. Casado. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Jong. Is there any support? Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Corner then. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard gets it away. And it's Pedri. And here's Hazard. And he's in on goal. De Jong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Hoisted in, and he was alert to it. Pedri. Lewandowski. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Oh, that's nice. And it's Pedri.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now, can they get him? Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Camavinga. Hazard. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri. And it's Hazard. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He's free, he takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pedri is the guilty party there. Now this could be a chance. And he's on his way. It's Lewandowski! Some resolute defending there. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Referee has just said play on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe!
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rashford. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe does well to get it back. No way through. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Casado. It's Pedri. And it's Camavinga. And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking here to chip it through. He's got two! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pedri. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rashford, showing great feet there. Azar. And it's Lewandowski. Barcelona have a free kick. Back towards the middle. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball is over the line. De Jong has found the net here, of course. Pedri just eases him off the ball. He's looking wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Casado, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedri. Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good chance here! Oh, bang on target. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe. Probing pass. Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.